everyone. This is Dan and John Burr coming back at you with another video. And this is basically a video request from one Goku who wanted to know some of the things I've seen in the military. And you can go back and look at some of my videos where I talk about black veterans in the military, and that'll kind of give you some gist of what I've seen. But I think you specifically wanted to know about what I've seen in reference to women in the military. So this video is for you, basically. And I guess I'll start the video by saying there's a lot of I've seen comments over time on some of my videos referencing women in the military as being whores or sluts or whatever you want to call it, and not necessarily so. But I'll put it to you like this. An entertainer, say, let's give an example, Lil Wayne, that if he was a regular dude, probably wouldn't be able to pull as many women as he does, or the caliber of women that he does, as opposed to him being this rich mogul type guy now who has tons of money and can basically pick and choose any woman he wants. Women throw themselves at him. Now, I juxtapose that example against a new female soldier who comes into a unit in the United States military. And it's the same thing. Even maybe at your workplace, if you work around a lot of men, and this is free world society now I'm talking about, your average everyday job. You work around a bunch of men, and all of a sudden, you get an average looking female walk through the door. All of a sudden, she's your new coworker. Look at how the dynamic in the building all of a sudden changes. Men that normally wouldn't come to work wearing nice clothes, all of a sudden they got nice clothes on, cologne. Men who normally wouldn't get along with co-workers, all of a sudden they're helping her out. Now, they don't take into regard her sexuality. Of course, they will probe that area. They don't take into regard her relationship status. It doesn't matter. They don't care if she's married. It doesn't matter. Now, one of the things I've seen in the military is the exact same scenario playing out. When I was stationed in Kitzingen, which is right outside of Würzburg in Germany, there was a trifecta going on, a love circle going on, with a married woman that worked in the kitchen or the dining hall, guy that worked, an army guy that worked in the dining hall. She was married to her husband, and then she had a guy in my unit that she was sleeping with. Now, what happened was, her lover that worked in the kitchen went into work. He was an army guy. He was a sergeant. Killed her. Went to her off-base housing. Killed her husband. Came to my unit and stabbed the guy in my unit almost to death. He didn't kill him. Then he killed himself. Now that's just one example of things I've personally seen. So, a lot of times people that make these decisions have never served in the military, have never served in a combat unit, and it's like they operate like their reality, well, their reality is different than our reality. That's the reason why I say you can beat an enemy, you can try and beat Father Time, you can beat a heart condition, you can beat all these things. One thing you cannot beat is male testosterone. You can't beat it. We have it until the day we die. And anytime that you're going to try this experiment of putting a female, and mind you, with the physical requirements that they're saying a woman has to meet to join an all-male unit, she has to meet male requirements. It's not going to be a lot of them, which means there are going to be a minority. And just like it was when I was in Germany, anytime a nice female came on base and we had support units, transportation, logistics, they had female soldiers. We were combat soldiers, all male units. Infantry on one side, tankers on the other side, separate us from fighting all the time. Because that's all we did was fought each other. We also fought each other over the women that came. First, we had to beat the logistic guys' ass, the transportation guys' ass. They were most times softer. Then we fought each other over these few women that were there. When they went to the clubs, downtown on base, or in the NCO club on base, or the regular club on base, competition was fierce. Fierce competition, man. I mean, cutthroat. So, anytime you take an average-looking woman that probably wouldn't get no play on the street too much, you know, it's somebody for everybody, and you put her in a situation where she has hundreds of men vying for her affection, she's gonna forget the fact she's married. She might even forget her sexual orientation. And somebody's gonna get that woman, man. But it's just the whole culture of it. It's something that, you know, it's hard to explain, man, but I hope you kind of get what I'm getting at. Everyone is not gonna get her the right way. Like I said in previous videos, the Army is just a reflection of our everyday society. You have rapists, murderers, killers. Just look at the war crimes that military men do. It's no different. They would do the same thing if they were on the street. No difference. If you rape somebody in Afghanistan, you rape somebody in Vietnam, you rape somebody in Iraq, you'll rape somebody here in the States, man. It's no different. It's just you saw an opportunity to take advantage of a woman because you thought you were going to get away with it, or may have got away with it several times in a combat theater or overseas. Just look at the Japanese's petition right now to close the United States Army base because there are hundreds of cases of GIs raping, actually these are Marines raping young girls, young Japanese girls. It's no different. Child molesters, perverts, killers. And these guys are not in combat over there. So the people like President Obama, Leon Panetta, what do you think is going to happen when they put a woman around these same guys, man? That woman's going to get taken, man. Be it a damn rock over the head, a brick over the head, M16 over the head, she's going to get took, man. And that's as simple as saying from Georgia, North goes to New York. It's going to happen. You cannot control what happens to a vulnerable female in a combat theater or in a unit full of men. Where the probability that with the low IQs of combat soldiers, and they are I don't want to say dumb, but they are at the low total pole of the IQ bar. And I'll just leave it at that. And I hope I answered some of you guys' questions. Peace.